Get in here, get in here, get in here, kings, queens, get in here, very best gang. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my channel, Very Best by Verneuil-Joyeux. Today I have a very special guest on, a very special queen. Her name is, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself, guest. It seems my guest got stuck. Okay, let's just give her a little chance because we have been having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're here, we're live, and we're breathing according to the song Buried Alive, but still breathing. Yes, we're here. So welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Yes, spread the love. Oh yes, my guest is back, so I will allow her to introduce herself. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to join our conversation. Today we'll be having a conversation about
Hello,
anything.
everyone. I am Independence 2019 and also the Miss Rooney. Right.
You're fidgeting a
Right.
little bit. You're fidgeting a little bit. You have a little bit of feedback and you're kind of shaky. But I hope that this doesn't happen for too long. Yes. So yes, guys, I will just reiterate what she said. This is our reigning Miss Independence Queen 2020 from St. Lucia. Yes. For those of you who are watching internationally, this is our reigning Miss Independence Queen. She was the Miss Labor Independence Queen 2019, and she's currently the National Miss Independence 2020 Queen.
Yeah.
Okay. So today we will be teaching her how to do a full glam look. So Akaya, what eye do you want? Do you want to do a smoky eye or do you want to do something maybe with the colors of the flag since you're the Miss Independence Queen? What do you think about that? What you want to do?
Oh, of course, you can do the national colors.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully I have all the colors, blue, black, white, yellow. For those of you who don't know, the colors of the flag of St. Lucia is blue, black, white, and yellow. So maybe we should go with a look like that. Okay, please share the live, guys. Share the live on Facebook. Let me see if I can copy this link.
Instagram,
Yes.
WhatsApp.
Oh my.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can share this successfully. Hmm. Okay. So first
Yes.
things first, we're gonna moisturize the face. You have your moisturizer or
Yeah.
cream. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so we're gonna be doing that. So it's gonna be a little bit longer because I'm gonna be showing you how to do this live. Yes, yes, we have been having a little bit of technical difficulties, Maeve, and you know, I had to be going out and going in and stuff like that just to make sure everything was okay. And she's still fidgeting, but we decided to just go along with it. Yeah, every Sunday is something different, huh? But thank you for joining. Please share the live. Okay, so we're just moisturizing, and my sister taught me this trick. She said when you're moisturizing, make sure you bring everything upwards.
Oh,
Yeah, because you don't want your skin to sag with time. Whew. I decided to put this blonde wig today because I just had corners going back. But maybe next week I will rock my corners. But for now, I'm with the queen, so I wanted to look a little bit more presentable. Yes, love. Okay, so
yes.
we're done moisturizing and we're going to start with the eyebrows. You said
Mm-hmm.
you normally do your eyebrows with a pencil, so we're just gonna go in with a pencil. I have this pencil, it's brown pencil. Yes, and I have a spoolie. You don't have a brown one. If you had a brown one, just to make it look a little bit more natural with your um hair color. But I suppose you have black hair, so the black one should be fine. Just don't press on it too hard, okay?
Okay, yes.
Yes. So, guys, today with our makeup sip and chat, we're gonna be talking about queenly things. So, if you have any questions for our queen, place it down in the comments below, and she will be more than happy to answer them to the best of her abilities. It's a casual, fun conversation. So, don't be too hard on her. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to just have a conversation and have fun. Okay? For my
Right.
sipping, I'll be drinking some root beer off and on today, if that's fine with you all. And I love this drink. It's called root beer. What are you having, Akaya?
Juice,
You're
lime
having
juice.
some juice?
Yes,
Oh,
local.
locally made. Oh my goodness, I miss some lime juice so much. I want some lime juice right now. Since the camera fell. Yes. Oops. It seems she got booted out of the live. So let's wait for her, guys. Okay, she's back. Oh my. You got booted out of the live.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So let's move because when we start to talk, it's never ending, and then this life can go on. The last time it
Actually,
went on for like 4 hours, and we don't want that. So let's move so that we can just keep within an hour for
mango.
this.
Right.
That's my aim. An hour and a half. All right. So we're gonna start
Yes.
with the eyebrows, and we're gonna be using a pencil and a spoolie. I'll be brushing mine. If you have a brush, you can just brush it in the direction that it's growing. Yes, I just tried to clean my eyes just before I started the live because I was looking like a wildebeest. So I said, let me shape it out so it wouldn't be as difficult to shape. Yeah, yes. Welcome, welcome, guys. Those of you who just joined, please free to leave a comment down in the comment box below. Leave a question for the queen. We'll be more than likely to answer you, but we'll be doing makeup as we go along. So please feel free to ask any question that you like on queenly things, that is.
Yes.
So brush it in the direction that is growing. I have this mini
Mm-hmm.
mirror to help me because I can't really see in this camera here.
I have a small one.
And then you're going to sculpt it out. Okay?
Okay.
Sculpt it out. I normally start from the beginning of my eyebrows and I go to the end. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
So lightly, remember, start lightly and then you build up as opposed to going heavy handed and then you have to do some remedial work. You need to fix it or whatnot. So start lightly and then move
Okay.
on. Okay?
Yes.
Because especially since you have a dark pencil, it's really gonna show. So you don't want to do it too dark. You want it to have
Right.
some sort of fade. Yeah. So sculpt it out in the shape that you desire. I normally like a diagonal shape. Like I start down and I go up to give that
Up.
arm and come back on. Yeah. So after we're done with our eyebrows, we'll really bounce at the conversation. Okay. You see how I sculpted it? And then I will fill it in. I will fill it in wherever I see that it has blank spots. Because no matter how full your eyebrows is, there's always a spot where it has some less hair.
You're right.
So you just have to fill that in lightly. And if you notice, I'm using like the side of the crayon of the pencil, and I am just lightly just coloring it in essence. This is this one. Okay. How are we doing, Akaya? Let me see yours.
Okay. But mine coming out bigger.
That's how you
Let's
like
see.
it, or you're doing it this way deliberately? I like a slender eyebrows.
No, I
But
don't
some
like it
persons like a
bigger.
big nice eyebrow. But maybe
I
when you
like it.
conceal it with your concealer, it will be better.
That's true.
Yeah. So this is my unfilled one here, guys, and this is my filled one. I'm practically done because normally I do my eyebrows with a pencil. It's quicker. I have already mastered that. So I'm done with this side, and I'm going to go in with the other one.
Mm.
If it doesn't go as straight as I want, sometimes I just use my hand to straighten it out. Okay, so Kaya, how
Yeah.
has your pageant journey been for you?
Which which one?
Thank you. Purely said, I love your hairstyle. Thank you. If girl, if I tell you what's under, that's a big mess. Since I took out my braids, I'm like, I'm going blonde today. This is one of my favorite wigs. I would have dropped it, but I don't like my hair in my face. So yeah, this is it. You said which one, Akaya? Um,
Yes.
she's like wrong account again. You can just tell us about both of your experience. How has your Miss Lab Independence pageant been for you when you just started? How were you? Were you having doubts, and how was the process of growth for you?
Okay, for
Hey.
the for the Miss Lover Independence, I had no confidence. I didn't want to do it, you know.
All
But
right.
thanks to Mike, Sally, and Jaden, they motivated me. I
Yeah.
always wanted to do pageants, but I had that fear, like, oh my
Right.
goodness, I won't be able to do it.
Right.
And at that time, I couldn't walk in heels at all. So
Yes.
I cannot do it. But I said, you know what? Since that's something I love to do, I have to start somewhere. So I
Yeah.
decided to work for the Miss Labor Independence, and let me tell you, I
Yes.
had fun. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And the walk became my favorite part
Yes.
in
Yes.
pageant today. Walking, oh my goodness, I really love to walk. And for the for the Miss Independence,
Just
it
before you
was
continue, guys, for that Miss Lab Independence, I'd just like to let you know that I was the one who hosted that pageant.
really
And I was scouting for girls, and then um when Akaya told me about it, she wanted to do it, but she told me that she has no confidence. I'm like, you know what? I'll be giving you the training, to boost up your confidence, to learn how to walk, pass on my skills that I've learned on the national level to them. And let me tell you, you see that timid in my shell kind of person? When she puts on that heels, give her room. It's like Beyonce appears. She just totally transformed. And I could have seen the growth with not only her, even the rest of the contestants. I could have really seen the growth. So I'm super proud that she decided to, let me face my fears and let me overcome and do this thing. And let's tell them at the end of it all, you took that risk and you
one.
were victorious. Yes, and she won. So that was just the icing on the cake. Yeah. So what segments did you win for that pageant?
I won best introduction, best swimwear. That was my favorite segment.
Okay.
Best talent, the People's Choice Awards, and best work lead. And I have
Nice.
to thank my chaperone, Elita Frederick,
Nice.
for all the sacrifice and everything she
Mhm.
did for me on that day. and
Awesome.
preparing me as well. Yes.
Awesome, awesome, great stuff. Yes. Um, Thanks to the chaperone, thanks to all the sponsors. We had Pure Bliss Massages was one of our sponsors, guys. Go to her because if you want to take out all them knots and turn it into bliss, this is the plug. Go to Pure Bliss. She said, I love your hair. So this is the plug. Yeah. Go to her, guys. She was one of my main sponsors. Um, the Library Credit Union, as always, was one of the sponsors. And just on top of my head, we also had Japan Enterprises. We had quite a few sponsors, Coconut Baby Resort and Spa. So thank you to all of you who sponsored and supported the community at large. Um, yeah, and Akaya for Imagine Winner. It's been 2 years, and this is the first time I'm really getting the chance to interview on this experience because it has been a whirlwind for me personally for the last year or so. Yeah, so how was your experience on the national level? Tell us about that.
The Miss Library Independence gave me a little boost. Honestly,
Yeah,
for that pageant, I was really excited. Like, oh my goodness, I want to do it. I want to do Miss Independence. I will be doing Miss Independence.
yeah,
But at first, it was really challenging because I didn't get a chaperone. So, I started having doubts. Like, okay, I won't be able to make it on time. I won't be
yeah.
prepared. But
Mm-hmm.
thankfully, Jaden got me a chaperone, Jameson Edward.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I love my chaperone. You know,
Yes.
He's someone, when it's time to play, it's playtime. When it's time to be serious, it's serious.
Yeah.
You understand? But at first, it was really difficult, traveling from library to
Yeah.
catch
The
everything.
community. That's what people don't realize. The commuting from the
Yeah,
and back is difficult,
yes.
especially most times they centralize things in Tashes if you're doing a national pageant and you have
Mhm.
to find your way home and everything is after work, so from 5 to 7 or 7 onwards. And then
Yeah.
you get home, it's very difficult. That takes a toll on your health, mental, physical, your whole
Oh,
cycle,
yeah.
schedule, everything. It messes it up. And if you don't have some place to stay again, that's another stress. Let me tell you, the logistics of pageantry, when people look at it behind the scenes, it's like that's really what I have to go through. But then when you're watching it as a viewer, you see it's just glitz and glam. But let me tell you, it's not that at all. And I remember Akaya, she asked me I want not, but I told her I couldn't be a chaperone because I was traveling and I was planning to move around. So I was so happy that he was able to get a chaperone. And Jamison, he really took the task seriously and he
Yeah.
took it for us. So congratulations to you, Jamison, on another win. I also judged that pageant, Miss Independence pageant. So congratulations to you, the entire and all your girls, they did a really great job on that
Mhm.
night of the show. It was a really tight show, but the judging panel and I decided that you were the top performer. So congratulations to you on that. And I
Thank
also
you.
judged another pageant the following week because I had to go to Barbados. I traveled and I came back. I had another pageant to judge, which was what's
The
the name of
entry
the pageant?
pro, the
Yeah, the
entry pro pageant.
pageant. Yes, and Jameson, sorry, also chaperone that queen, and I did not even know. Wow! So congratulations to Jameson. Obviously, he's doing a wonderful
Mhm.
job. All right, so let me see your eyebrows, please. How is it going for you? Our next step, we're
You,
going to
I try.
it. Try your best to do it as best as possible. But eyebrows, they're not supposed to be twins, they're supposed to be sisters. So if you notice, this one is a little bit
This,
curvier and this one is a little bit square, but that's fine. So our next step, we're going to be concealing our eyebrows. So get your concealer. Yes, so this is a concealer. Since you're a beginner, you can put a tiny, like a pea-like amount on the palm of your hands like this. Like I said, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. That's what you're using, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to conceal under our eyes. Do you have a brush? Because I'm used to this, so I can just go in with this because it already
Yeah,
has.
I have brushes. This one, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Try to get a flat brush here, like this.
That one?
Yes, a flat brush like this. And just take a little bit and you go
Mhm.
in under your eye. Let me try and use this mirror so that you guys can see. Okay. So normally when I do this, I start a little bit, not exactly in the end. I start like right here. So if it like drop too much product, I will just
Mhm.
drag to the end. Okay? So you can do that as well. And I just follow the shape of my eyebrows. Okay, so are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. And just bring down the excess product, bring it down. Guys, I'm really teaching her how to do this because I believe that all women, especially queens, should have at least a basis of how to do makeup. So this is part of my plans to pass on my skills to the younger generation or the generation that is coming up. Like I said already, I'm married and I'm on my way out, and they're the ones coming up, so they gotta learn the skills. Especially coming from the south, we don't always have makeup artists available. Well, maybe now there are a few more makeup artists which are available, or that you can trust. But in my time, I had to go all the way up north to get a professional makeup artist to do my makeup. And I had to learn the skill on my own just in case I had a formality or an appearance to make. So this is how I learned how to do my own makeup. And I am so grateful for that because I don't have to be paying persons 120, $100 every time to do my makeup. Okay, so I think it's a good skill for persons in the pageantry field to learn. So you can also take this concealer and also concealer top of your eyebrows. We're also going to use a foundation, same color of your skin, to pass on top of it to just make it, a little bit more seamless. Because I personally don't like to see a white line on top of the eyebrows. But we can do it and we're gonna blend it in with a shade that is closer to our complexion. Okay. Okay. Remember to blend, blend, blend. Blend everything out. And that's what takes all the time. It's the blending of the makeup. Now, I like a good looking eyebrow, so I will take as much time as possible just to get it looking good. Because I personally believe that, the eyebrows are what people see firstly on your face. So I like to have a good looking eyebrows. Okay, if you have any questions for the queen, please place it down in the comments so I can read it and have her to answer. Let me just share this link to my family. Okay. Akaya,
Yeah.
do you have a brush to just fade out the front of your eyebrows? Like just
Oh,
use another brush and then fade it out because the front of it looks a little bit too harsh. Oh my gosh. That moment when you have a good eyebrows and you just make a mess with the concealer. Oh, I don't want to go into the sun, but if you notice, I just went in with it.
something like which one? Oh,
Yeah, just fade it out with a brush like another brush like this,
mm-hmm.
a flat brush. So you just bring it in, bring it forward, so that it wouldn't be so dark at the front.
Okay.
Yeah, and make sure you clean out your eyebrows. Clean it out as straight as possible. Now let me see if I can fix this mess that I created. I'm gonna use a brown pencil to just pass over. That's the worst. Okay, so basically we're just trying to blend out the concealer. Yes, that might take a little time. Mm-hmm. Also to know that when you use the foundation, it's gonna cover the excess that is there.
Okay.
Okay, so tell us some of the struggles that you went through during your pageant process, during your pageant journey.
Some of the struggles, let me tell
Mhm.
you, the main thing is money.
Okay, so
Im-
financial struggles.
Yes. Whenever you plan to go for a pageant, my advice would be look for sponsors early.
Okay.
Look for last minute to look for sponsors.
Yeah.
Uh, That's basically the main thing that I do.
Yeah. So would you advise somebody who's not working to not participate in the pageant?
No, 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 no. Even if you're working or not, you can participate in a pageant. Obviously, there are those who's willing to go on. Like I said, look for sponsors, family, friends.
Yeah.
So, despite if you're working or not, still go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Pageants,
It takes a lot of money,
yeah, a lot.
especially if you want to be somebody of the winning category. You have to really invest. And I have experienced that. So I definitely agree with you on that point. If you're gonna go for, next year or in the next 2 years, you're planning to go for a national pageant, whether it's a local pageant or national pageant, ensure that you have a financial plan. No, okay, I'm gonna work for this year or 2 years because I want this. bomb dress. I want this bomb swimsuit. It's gonna cost. Anything that is outstanding, it's gonna cost.
Mhm.
So I would definitely say you need money because you need money for contingencies, you need money for bus, you need money
Yes.
to eat, you need money for so many things. So you definitely need money. So get sponsors
Right.
early in your corner, whether it's your family, your friends,
Yes,
and
yeah.
or local businesses, but also try to get a job. I always encourage young persons try to get a job because you might have to pay your talent coordinator. You might have to pay
Yeah.
your chaperone. People don't do things for free these days. In as much as I did it for free just because I wanted the young women to rise in my community, but a lot of people they charge you. So be ready to uptake this financial cost. Yes. So very good point that you mentioned that try to get sponsors as early as
Sponsors.
possible. Yeah.
Don't wait for last minute. If
Mm,
that's what you want, go for it. And don't let anyone bring you down.
yep. So how was the journey? Since you mentioned don't let anyone bring you down, how was the journey with your friends, your participants, the contestants in the
My
pageant that
friend,
you did?
my friends were very supportive. Let me tell you, it was hype. Every day they hype me. Always say you can do it because sometimes at first for the Miss Independence when I saw the girls that were there, I was like afraid. Oh my goodness, am
You
I
were
going to win?
intimidated.
Yes, I was into yes. I was like, oh my goodness, this girl's going to do better than me. I'm not going to win. And then let me tell you, Jameson gave me my business. And Jameson is speaking like that. He gave me my business. After that, I checked myself and I said, you know what, girl, that's what you want. Go for it. But like the
It's
new
good.
girls, I really like them. Their personality,
Mhm.
friendly, they're supportive, and
Right.
because
That's good.
especially Roche, Nadette,
Uh-huh.
what's her name again? Nicole.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, these girls who always motivating me, cheering, making sure
That's nice.
that I'm good. But they're really nice.
That's good.
I've Yeah, I met some really good contestants. Like they were not fighting each other down. Everybody was together, laughing,
Okay.
singing, having fun.
Yep. Personally, for me and my pageant journey, I have always gotten a great bunch of persons. We have
Hmm.
always kept our friendship going. Just maybe one or two persons you find like they took the competition way out of hand, and it's like,
Yeah,
I can understand that girl or whatnot, which I find should not be. If you're participating in a pageant, it's not always about the crown. You should build a camaraderie, encourage each
right.
other, your network. You know,
Hmm.
trust me, a longer way because when you're done with that pageant, you have somebody to talk to. You gain a friend, you gain a sister, you gain somebody. If that person got best talent, somebody that can choreograph maybe a talent piece for a show that you want to do. You
Right.
never know how you can be empowered by using the network and the links that you have. So I always tell my contestants or the persons that I chaperone to never try to be bitter. If somebody asks you for help, always be willing to help because we are there to help each other. Sometimes you may have a good resource that I may not have. So always try to empower and assist each other on the journey because you never know what that person is going through and they're just deciding, okay, let me just do this pageant to gain my confidence, to try to
Right.
uplift my circumstances. So never try to fight each other down on these journeys. It's not always about the crown, but what you can take from it, how you can grow, how you can build your confidence, network, how you can empower yourself holistically. So that is why I love pageantry, but I have heard one
Hmm.
or two stories that it has been a turn off, I can say, but for the most part, it is a lovely thing to do and for young women especially to participate in.
So true.
How is the eyebrows coming along? You
I
having
like
a
that.
trouble? You remind me of Winya. when I had that as a guest like maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh
I
my
like
gosh,
that
I was having a
one, but that one I'm really trying.
struggle. Make sure you give yourself the shape. Remember to stop the shape that you want, and then you conceal around it. So if you
Okay,
need to go back with the pencil and fill the shape that you want, go back with the pencil. Don't be scared to do that. You can put the mirror down to give you a stronger hold if you need to.
okay.
Yeah. This is our first time doing a makeup, guys, so don't be hard. We're just trying to learn here. But you're doing a great job thus far. And like you mentioned with your friends, it's always good to have that type of support system because as
Yeah.
much as intrinsic motivation is the best form of motivation, let me tell you, extrinsic motivation can go really far. I remember being an athlete back at school, and I was a good athlete, let's just say that. But sometimes for we had like district sports, we had primary school sports, and then when I heard that crowd cheering me on, I don't know where that energy came from, but let me tell you, that pushed me 10 times the amount of mental strength that I had to go forward. So extrinsic motivation is always good to pour into persons. Stop telling person who is you, you cannot do that. That's just breaking down somebody's spirit. If the person is
Yeah.
already trying, they're struggling and whatnot, try and find a way to uplift them, to show them how to do it, to become better. But don't tell them, oh, you cannot do it and watch them struggle. And that is something that Black people, I find they like to do. Like, instead of they
Yes,
try to
that's
empower you and tell you, you can do this, do it, try, practice more. It's like they're already watching you on your side with their snub face, and it's like, you cannot do this. Um, where you think you come from? That girl cannot walk. Teach her how to walk. Empower her. Show her that she can do something, make her believe in herself, because we don't realize that when we are successful or when we succeed in one aspect of our lives, we are able to transfer that energy and, and become successful in all other aspects of our life. Yes, and that's what for example, I can testify to that in my life. When I felt like I was successful in one part of my life, all of these energies transferred in all other aspects of my life. Right, Akaya?
right.
Oh man, oh my word. Eyebrows is one of the hardest things to do. Me have some more.
Mm.
I'm almost done with mine. I have shaped, sculpted, guys, and concealed. If you guys have any questions for the team, please feel free to leave a comment in the box below. Oh, so, what is your dream job? Let's just move from pageantry a little bit. What is your dream job? What would you like to be?
My dream job. Ha. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, my dream job is to become a human resource manager.
All
And
right.
the model.
And the model. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Awesome. I love hearing that. So how do
yes.
you plan? Normally we say we have a dream job, but we never really take the
We
action
never know.
step to get there. So how do you plan to get to your dream job? Do you have any vision board? Do you have any idea of what are you going to do to gain
Okay,
that dream
for
job?
the human resource manager, I plan on furthering my studies in the next 2 years after Carnival Queen.
Okay.
And also, I want to
Ooh,
gain
so you
more
want to participate in
experience.
Carnival Queen?
Yes, that's a must.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Go for it,
And
sister. But be ready for it because it's a bulldog race up there.
right,
I'm
right.
telling you.
Also, I want to gain more experience and knowledge in the business industry and understand the role of a human resource manager more. That's my plan for the human resource manager.
Awesome.
That's what I want to do.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
for the modeling, I started working on it.
Hmm.
I'm currently working with my friend Verneuil, my little motivator.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
so we're planning to work on it this week, hopefully in God's will.
Okay. That's
Yes.
awesome. As long as you have a plan, remember to achieve that dream, you need actionable steps to make it happen.
Ah,
The dream is in the action. So you need to put the action behind it and back it up. I always say that. Okay? But
right.
that you have your plans, you have a time limit as to when you're going to start to achieve it and you're going to work towards that. So great
Yeah.
stuff. So, what advice would you give to anybody who might have a dream and is discouraged? Oh, my hair is active.
Okay, the advice I give to that person is never give up on your dreamer, despite
Okay.
of all the challenges, difficulties. Like I have a phrasing, I can't remember who wrote it, but my favorite quote that I live by is if at first you do not succeed, try again.
Awesome. Great stuff. Great
Yes.
stuff. Guys, leave a clap down for her in the comments because she's a very motivated individual, as you can tell. And it's because of these motivational quotes that she probably uses. I'm pretty sure that's what took her to actually competing at her shows and emerge
Mhm.
a winner.
All right.
Okay. So this is another question. Do you believe there is a point that okay, somebody could say like, okay, this is not serving me, this is not working for me, I should just, let it go. Is there a point that an
Like
individual should recognize that and let
in
things go?
pageantry
Not necessarily
or
in
in life.
pageantry, but in life. For example, if you have a boyfriend and then you only the one like putting all the efforts in it, should you say, "Oh, never give up and hopefully one day he will just, give me that love and that, that type of struggle love thing." Or if you have, somebody who's ill treating you, even if you really want that thing or love that thing, do you think that there is a point that you should say, okay, this is not no longer serving me, or just stay there up until you think you get that? What is your advice on that?
Honestly, if I have somebody ill treating me over again and then I not see no difference, I would leave sorry. I'm going to go because that's destroyed my happiness and
Right,
preventing me from moving forward. So I will let that person go. And then
right.
I will go there. Sorry.
You hello, young ladies, let that person go. Put your happiness first. And I
All
agree
right.
because at the end of
So,
the day, everything that we do, we need to consider our happiness. So if it's not no longer serving you, then why should you be, entangling yourself in that thing?
mhm.
So how is the eyebrows coming along?
Let me tell you, that's what it's
Do you want to
really
restart it?
difficult. But I'm really trying.
Come closer to the camera because I'm not really seeing it.
Just now, let me fix up that one.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You made an error. Are you gonna be putting lashes today or are you gonna go with your natural lashes?
I'm going to find natural one for now.
What's that?
It's long.
The
I'm
natural
going
one.
for natural. Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe if I have some time, I will. So in the meantime, since you're working on that, I will put my primer on. So when we're ready, it can be dried. And I could just apply my foundation. I will start with my Milk of Magnesia.
You see, it's
So this is the Milk of Magnesia. Okay, that's not good. You need to redo that.
yes,
Do you have wipes?
yeah, yes, I do.
Okay, so
This
wipe it
is
and then
this
we're
way.
going to redo it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Whew, natural. What?
So we're gonna take it again step by step.
All right. What's that thing doing? Okay, my phone.
Okay, so I'm just trying to use the Milk of Magnesia. This is it. Since I have very oily skin, guys, just to clog up my pores a little bit. Okay. So you ready?
Yes, I'm redoing it.
Okay. And that's okay. If something it doesn't come to your satisfaction, it's okay to start over. Remember, feel and feel and feel forward until you can get to that point that you want to get. Mm. So let's just give her a little bit of time just so that she could get this right. So sculpt it, and after you sculpt it into the shape that you desire, you will then fill it in. Okay?
Yes. I do it online.
Take your time, don't feel rushed. I will be sipping on my root beer in the meantime. Remember, start lightly in the front, and if you want to go darker in the back, that's up to you, but go lightly because you have a black pencil. And I'd recommend you to get a brown pencil in the future just so that it wouldn't look as harsh. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to help one another to learn a few tips and tricks. I mean, tips and tricks. Tips and tricks to, this makeup thing. And as a queen, I think that's something that, you should learn, especially coming from the South and not having as much or as many makeup artists to, give that look, that queenly look that we sometimes look for. Lightly, lightly. Don't draw on it, but use the edge, like the sides of it, and just fill it in
Okay.
lightly.
I know.
And if you have a brush, you can use the brush to just
That's what
bring
I
out
do.
the excess product. Right. When those eyebrows are good, you feel confident, and then you can just work on your face. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, use your hands. Feel free to use your fingers. Don't be shy about it. Okay, so how is it coming along? Remember, you don't want to go too hard. Do it very lightly because you have a dark pencil, very lightly. And
Yes.
then you're going to use the concealer just to conceal around it to make it look a little bit more seamless. Okay, what are you using other concealer?
Yeah.
Come closer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, guys. Akaya, if it's don't do it too thick. Don't do it too thick. You do it as thin as possible. If you notice mine, I try to
Yeah.
maintain the shape of my
I think
eyebrow.
my eyebrows, my natural eyebrows, it's full,
Yeah.
so it's kind of difficult.
Well, if you want, you can just go with your natural eyebrows and just conceal your natural eyebrows because it's already full.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, because it's full and just fill in wherever that has gaps. Because you don't want to do it too thick and then it looks odd.
I didn't know
Unless
that.
that's
Huh?
the shape that you're going for. Come
I didn't
closer.
know that. I think I'll use my natural eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yes, because that pencil.
Yeah, the pencil is black and your eyebrows are already black.
So I rather use my natural.
Yeah. I'm not seeing too clearly, but I just can see that it's really dark. Okay.
You see, that's my natural eyebrows.
Yeah, it already has its shape.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey sis, welcome, welcome. Yeah, just fill in wherever has a gap, just fill in this part of it. Yeah. Yeah, today we're talking queenly things. So if you have any questions for Miss Independence 2020, you can leave down in the comments below and then she will be more than happy to answer those questions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me try that on.
Yeah. Sometimes little is better, less is more. That's why I always try to do start with a little bit because a little bit definitely goes a long way. Yeah, yeah, that looks much better.
Oh, that's my eyebrows.
Yeah, that
Natural
looks much
eyebrows.
better. Right. And then blend it, blend it, blend it. So guys, we're still working on the eyebrows and I think we'll move into the eyeshadow next. And after the eyeshadow, we will do our foundation, our highlighting and contour. Since Akaya said she's going to do it with lashes, maybe I should take time to do my lashes because y'all know that the six extra clear lashes. So I will try and do the lashes like practice, make improvement, improvement makes permanent. Okay, so I'm going to practice doing my lashes on purpose. I just got a new pair with this one, and I will see how it will go when I use this layer. Or maybe I should put the lashes after we do the eyeshadow so that persons can really see. What you think, Akaya?
Pardon?
Maybe I should put the lashes after I put my eyeshadow.
Yeah, after your eyeshadow.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll put a little bit. Oh, just to highlight this we're having a makeup tip on chat on queenly things I decided to talk by NGU. It's royalty as you can see. So if you want to see the TikTok, also never talk to me online to get you customized royalty talks. Just to put in that content as the brand ambassador for in line continuation. Okay, this is the crop top. And it has royalty on there.
Look my natural eyebrows.
Yeah, that's really looking much better. I find you were trying too much of your thing. You were not going
Mhm.
with your natural eyebrows. It looks much better. You can just use the brush to brush it out. Whatever excess product is already on there, just brush it out.
Right.
Yeah, to fade that at the front of it, especially. Yeah, you see, less is more. Okay, so how are you feeling about it?
I love my natural eyebrows.
Yeah, it's almost less is more a little bit because you already have naturally full eyebrows. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to go into the shadows. Yeah, yeah. So you can put some primer on your face, your eyelids, all over your face. Hey, my song is playing. Buried alive. Tomorrow may bring, but I gotta feel it. So I'll be using my L'Oreal Paris mattifying primer. Let's try and move this on there. Let me try and get this off. So we'll be going into primer, guys. Ooh, I'm trying to take out this one. Okay, so you primed your face?
Yes.
Okay. So this is my primer that I'm using by L'Oreal. Trying to pick out this, but it doesn't seem to want to come out. Okay, I'm gonna be putting some on top of my eyelid. Anel said virtual hug, virtual hug, virtual hug, honey. How are we doing? Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yes, for makeup sip and chat. If you have any questions for the queen, please place it down in the comments below. Yes, yes, there's my camera down there. Okay, you've primed your eyebrows?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided we want to do a um independence look since we're going with the colors of the flag of St. Lucia, which is blue, black, white, and yellow. Okay, so let me see the palette that you have. Do you have a makeup palette? Hi, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, Sana. If you have any questions for the queen, leave it down in the comment. We're talking about queenly things today.
Yes, Kishan.
So you have all the colors that I mentioned, blue, black, white, and yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a brown? Because I want to transition it with a brown in the lips.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's brown.
Okay. So let's get that. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, even forget I have that in my hands.
Okay, so you have a what we're talking about queenly things. This is the Miss Independence 2020 Queen. So if you have any questions about pageantry, you know, and stuff around that nature, just ask her. She's more than willing to answer questions about that. Okay, if you have a fluffy brush like this, you can use it. So we're gonna be using a fluffy brush like this, a small one. Do you have a small one?
A small. Oh, but mine's so tiny.
That's you don't have another one?
No, that's all the brushes that I
That one is
bought.
really too big.
But I have that one. I have this. I have that. I have that. I have that.
Eh,
Let's
eh.
see.
Let me let me address this question. This person said, "Good looking uncle, just put on white women's blonde wigs. You look black." Yes, I am a black and I'm a proud black at that. But let me just answer this question. All hair types, black people do have blonde hair as well. We have brown hair. We have orange hair. My younger sister has orange hair. I have brown hair. But this is an ombre black to blonde. It's okay to dye our hair. We also wear green, orange, black, white. So don't come with your colonist thinking and come and say that I cannot wear blonde hair. Okay? We have all types of hair in the black community, all shades of skin as well as all types of hair. So just so you know, black and proud.
Period.
Period. And that's that on black women. Black women are better natural. White women are better natural too. I can say that. But I have the right, if I want to wear a wig, to wear a wig. Thank you. Period.
Period.
Let's not even get started. Let's not get started, okay?
Right.
As a woman, I have the right to wear a wig and do what I like and please. Thank
That's
you.
true.
White people
Thank
always
you.
try to infiltrate their lips. I don't see you commenting about that, trying to look like quote unquote a black person. They always try to get this fake plastic stuff in their butt, in their breast. I don't see you commenting about that. So don't try to come for me. Not today, please. Anyway, we have a question. What was the process like in becoming the independence queen?
Well, the process, it wasn't, at first, it wasn't wow, it wasn't gooder. I won't say it wasn't gooder, but how I wanted it, it wasn't all of that. But
Mm,
with Jamison, like I still had faults. I wasn't good in some aspects.
right. You
So
always find that.
especially, yeah, especially the interview, I always
Right.
had a problem with that. But
Okay.
what he did, he always sends me questions. My friend sends me questions about myself. And
Right.
let me show you my interview book. I have an interview book, interview and question. I still have it from pageantry,
So that's
asking
an
me different
awesome thing.
questions.
Yeah. So if
Pardon?
you have a struggle in an area, always put it down in a book,
Yeah.
write your questions, and you can also fall back on that question.
I made sure
That
it
would
was
be
colorful too.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
so
good.
that's what I did. That's
Yeah, I
one thing
remember doing
I
that with
did.
my younger sister as well during her pageant journey because that was one of her sore points. What it was the interview
Right.
section. So she had a book. She had like 1,000 questions, and then when we would be just rattling. What do you think about that? What do you think about this? And asking her, also giving her tips and tricks on how to answer questions as well. Yeah,
That's one thing that I did. I also like my work. Since I didn't work
yeah,
for a long time, I find like I strengthen it.
right,
That's one thing that I did again.
yeah,
And so I also find out hidden talent that I have. I
yeah,
never knew I could have act or
right,
as I so
yeah.
it was really fun.
And that's the amazing thing about pageantry. It helps you to
Yeah,
discover all these hidden
yeah,
talents
hidden
that you did not
talents.
even know you had or used in the past. Yeah, and for
That's
me as well, I really didn't know I could have dramatized. And when I got on the stage, I really transformed and become this new individual when I was dramatizing or acting on the stage. And I never knew I could have act. Well, I wasn't given the avenue to act, or like my mother never took me to acting school or anything. But pageantry afforded me this opportunity to bring out such talent on the stage. So I was really appreciative of my talent, which was dramatizing, and I was really appreciative of doing pageants, which brought out that talent.
that's so true. That's what
Yes.
helps me.
Okay, so I'm gonna be using a transition color, this brown one here, this brown one here, and lightly touching it, just a little tap like this. Let me see if I can
Which
show it.
color?
It's like a brown one, just to transition on top of my eyelids.
Okay.
This one here.
All right.
Oh, just a little tap like this. And then you're going to build up. If you need more, you're going to build it up. Remember, start
Okay.
small and improve. Okay?
Yes. Let me see what
So we're
I
going to use the transition. The transition area is the area above here. So you're gonna be using that just to transition above here. Yeah. Lightly and build upon it if you need a little bit more color or pigmentation. Okay, so you're done?
Yes, I'm done. I don't know if you see mine.
I'm not
over my
seeing yours
face.
too clearly, but I think it's there.
Darken it a little.
Yeah, we want to transition that. Sana asked another question. She said, what part of the pageant process is the best and what part is the worst?
The best parts. Let me see which one is the best part. Okay, let me start with the worst. The worst part is staying up late.
True, true, because you really have to have, yeah, you really have to
That's
have to
the
commit like,
worst part of a pageant. Staying up late. Ooh. And
yeah.
the best part, which was the best part for me? Just meeting up with my classes and practicing was just my best part. I really enjoyed practicing, especially my talent.
Right.
I really love my talent.
Okay. So maybe that was your favorite part.
Yeah,
Your talent segment was your favorite part of the pageant.
yeah.
Awesome.
I was actually
For
looking
me,
forward
your
to
talent.
yes. I was
And
actually
then
looking forward.
you did got that segment, right? What segment did
Segment.
you get for the national Miss Independence pageant?
I got best talent and question and interview.
Nice. You
I
see, I feel
cried.
like when you're looking forward to a segment, you're able to perform better in it. So it's always a good thing to look forward to it. And even if you do bad in a previous segment, for example, always, try to build up from there. Don't try to just diminish your confidence, but
That's
say, okay, I did bad in that segment. Let me just work harder in the next segment to bring up my points. Sana
that's
is
so true.
laughing. Yep.
I made it up. You seen it now?
Yeah, that's better. Okay. So I'm thinking that we should do like a black hair, then a blue, then
Mm-hmm.
yellow, then white. What you
What?
think? Yeah,
Okay,
black,
sure.
then blue, then yellow, then white. So we're gonna be starting with the darker colors, and then we're going to go into the lighter
Right.
colors. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing a transition with the colors of the flag since she's Miss Independence. Okay, so I need a black.
Okay.
So I'm going in with my Juvia's Place. This is my Juvia's Place. It's the Nubian by Juvia's. And I'm gonna be using this really dark brown hair. This one, that my darkest one. And when I build it up, it will look darker. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this really dark brown as my black. And my same brush that I had, I'm just gonna be dabbing it in here. And I'm gonna be pressing it into my crease and the edge of my eye. Can you see that? I'm gonna go in the sun. You can see this, Akaya?
Yeah.
Like a dark, dark brown that I'm using. So we're just gonna be doing this St. Lucia flag themed eyeshadow. So this is my black. Whatever I do on one side, I do it on the other side. So this is gonna be like my black. Okay, let me know how it's coming out. Let me see your Kaya.
That's my black.
Okay. Remember to blend it, blend it, blend it. Use your brush to blend it. Okay. What shade of blue are you using? Let me see your palette again.
Mm. Ah,
Okay, so
this
again,
one.
I'm not seeing it. So can you just bring it on the side a little bit? Okay.
Oh, this one right there.
I'm not seeing it.
That one there.
Okay. Well, since you're using that one, I will use this one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's. I'll be using the blue since you're doing a solution flag theme eyeshadow. Tana said she has another question. Are you all interested in participating in any more pageants? If I am
Yeah.
offered the opportunity, yes, I will. But now since I'm married, I'm a little bit more settled down. So certain pageants I cannot participate in because that's the criteria. And I don't agree with that. I don't think marriage should stop somebody from participating in pageants because if that's your passion, then why not? But that's just how the laws are right now. If you're married, you're unable to participate in pageants. So for now, yeah, I have sacrificed that for my marriage life. But if I'm afforded the opportunity, like a mother's pageant, one day if I become a mother or, something to that regard, I'm definitely going to participate. Yes. So what about you, Akaya?
Yes, I'll be participating in every pageant. I want to do Miss Universe as well. So
Oh, nice.
I said in 2026, in God's way.
And these big pageants, especially back home, it's not easy to do. You know that already. So be
Yeah.
ready. Be ready for it, my sister. I'm gonna be very honest with you. There is a lot of fight down, especially the higher you go in pageantry. There's a lot of fight down. So hope you are ready for all of that mentally, physically, financially. Be ready for it.
That's so true.
Yes. Take it from somebody who's been there and then that. Okay, so just because I want my blue to be highlighted a little more, I use a little bit of primer and some concealer just to put it on there so that the pigment the hold. And I'm gonna go in with my blue.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm using a flat brush this time just to pick up the pigment and rest it on my eye. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So you can
Mhm.
do that as well. Tana said, ha 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 ha. Woo! Sana is killing me. Look at my lashes too.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid this.
And the primer.
Okay. Hope you guys can still see this. So I'm using a flat tip brush, okay? So if you have a flat brush like this, just to pick up the pigment and then rest it
Okay.
on my eyes. Yes. So I'm gonna be picking it up like this
Okay.
with a flat brush. And I'm gonna just rest it here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You get to see it a little bit more. I'm just gonna stick to here. I'm not gonna go too high with it. This is it. Trying to ask, how did you handle the negative parts, Keisha? Negative parts such as, but one thing I always did, I try to motivate myself in terms of positive affirmations, um, just focusing on these motivational quotes that, inspire me. Um, One of my favorite quotes, well, from a poem by Marianne Williamson was, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, to be powerful, to be beautiful, to be talented, but who are you not to be? You are a child of God, and you are made to manifest the glory of God that is within you." So I keep on saying different affirmations and poems that, it just sticks with me. And, when I say this poem, let me tell you, I just become Santa Fifth and I don't care anymore. I do what I have to do. Yeah. So little stuff like that, it keeps me motivated. So if I get, negative persons or persons that try to make me feel that I'm inadequate or they try to fight me down, like you asked, I would tell myself that I am enough, I am worthy, I can do this. Who am I not to do it? Stuff like that. And I try to block out the noise and the negativity and just focus on improving myself and improving my crafts. Yes. But also to mention, there is a point to which, like, for example, if you're doing a show, people go, like, especially the people in charge, when they ill treat you or they make you feel like, you're not the one, and you already know, like, as you all know, that I stepped out from the runnings of the Miss Universe pageant because I saw and felt the ill treatment and the preferential treatment, and I did what was said and all of that. And for me, it wasn't worth it because, like I mentioned, the franchise holder was telling me, if you win, you will never, if you win the local leg, you will never make it to the international leg, stuff like that. And that just really honestly broke my spirit. And I saw like I was taking so much money just to participate in the pageant, knowing that, I would not get that opportunity. So I decided to step down because for me, it was not worth it at that point in time. Yeah. She said, yeah, anything that becomes too toxic and it is not, how would I say, like I said to Akaya earlier, it is not serving you. Why should you participate in something that is not serving you anymore?
So true.
Kelly Simeon said, were you stressed and how did you handle it?
That's for you.
Well, you can answer that for yourself, but maybe I should add on to it.
Well,
Anything that
for
what I mean
me,
is that anything that you do, especially positive or negative, it can bring
mhm,
stress. Stress is anything your body is preparing you for, I would say. Yeah, so you have an exam, you have to study, your body will give you that stress so that you get that push. So yes, there is a level of stress. Pageantry definitely has its levels of stress, but you have to find ways to cope with that stress. Okay? What is your take on that aside?
well, for me, I wasn't stressed at all because I had a very good chaperone who did everything for me, made sure, okay, like, okay, my only thing was to just practice and get everything right. Apart from that, I had no business with anything. If it's money wise or anything like that, I had no business with it. All I had to do was just practice and make everything perfect. So for me, I wasn't stressed. I was rather happy
Mhm.
and just be myself and do what I had to do.
Okay, awesome. Maybe you had
Okay.
stress, but you had minimal stress and you didn't
Yeah,
realize
but
it.
I
So the
wasn't.
stress was just to practice and do what you had to do. Learn
Yeah.
to walk, learn your walking routine, learn to practice to sharpen your interview skills. Learn your responses for your interview
Interview skills. Yeah.
questions and stuff like that. You know, there was
Mm-hmm.
every person has a different level of stress, I believe. Yeah, so it's you to know how to handle that level of stress and how to combat it because it will always come. So, if you know you're not good at time management, make sure you have a schedule, different reminders to keep you, on track and going. Yeah. Okay. For me, I'm not gonna be putting my blue too high. I'm gonna just be keeping it low on my
Oh.
eye. Oh, I don't want to be going in the sun. So this is it, guys. Okay. So what yellow are you using, honey?
Yellow. I hate that. Okay, this is my yellow.
Okay, so it's more of a lighter color.
Yes.
Okay. So what you can do is use your primer to put on this so that the pigment could show more, and use
Okay.
a flat tipped brush and press it like, almost scrape it out and press it onto your eyelid so that you can see the pigment better.
All right.
Yeah. Let me see if I have a yellow that matches your yellow. And some Neutrogena cosmetics. My yellow is a bit more pigmented. I'm gonna be using this yellow here. It's from the Zulu by Julius. So this one here. Let's go press, press, press. Okay. If you all have any more questions for the queen, you can place it down in the comment below. This is how my yellow is coming out this far, guys. Let me know if you like it. Yeah, our aim is um to have a look from the colors of the flag. Yeah. Just bring this closer. Where's my camera? Yeah, so I will have to go over and blend it as well. But we're aiming for in we're aiming for this flat look, this eyeshadow flat look. Let us know how we're doing, guys.
Yes,
Okay, how are
please.
you doing over there?
Not bad. Oh,
Not
that's the
bad.
idea. I just
This is my first time attempting this look. I think I'll have to go over and blend everything. Take another brush just to blend it in. I'm just gonna bring back the pigment to make it look a little bit more blended. So I'm gonna soup it over the people a little bit. Okay. And the last color is white. Mm, I don't really have white, but I have this shade. So I'll be using this as my white. It's the Kissy from the Magic Mini. You have white, white?
yeah.
I have all white. So.
Really?
Oh, I have this Iman. Maybe I should use this Iman, this one. That's better,
Oh,
right?
looks
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be using that. Tana said looks good. Woo, that took a lot. See the amount that it picked up? Quite a lot. A lot of fiber in here. And I'll be going from there into my crease with this one. From the edge of my uh, mm, mm, mm. Mm. Oh, I got a Chad color, a really black black. Mm. Mm. Okay, so this is how mine is looking this far. This is how. Oh, I think I will complete the bottom just to get it to look. Eh, look when you. Sana has a question. She said, "What is your next big pageant goal?"
Uh, Honestly, I haven't thought about that one.
Okay. When you say tell me this mama, he is very indiscreet, especially if all the racial unjust that is going on. The fella come out of nowhere, coming and tell me, "Oh, I'm trying to look white." Since when blonde hair is for white people? White people have all shades of hair as well as black people. Tell him go to Africa. Black people are the only set of people with all the genes on this planet, you know. Make me close my glass.
So true.
Yeah, indiscreet. Let me move that comment on the screen. Okay, let's put it hold. This doesn't want to hold. Okay. China said since Corona has really stopped outside activities, do you think they will be having pageants anytime soon? That's a very good question.
I
Very
wonder.
good question. I'm hoping that things can bounce that I see other countries having the international Miss Universe preliminary competitions. So I guess
Yeah.
still happening. But as also I'm really with the way things going there, I really don't know. As if that a white kind of looking gray and it's really bright. Lol, when she did it in a classy manner. Yes, I was trying to be very diplomatic in answering because I could have, just said it off. Yeah. These are the types of people that try to make people feel, less than. No. As a woman, I have the right to wear whatever I want, or when I want, and how I want, and if I please to. Right now, I had relaxed hair, but I'm on a journey of, just growing my hair. My hair is just an inch, so I didn't know how to comb it. So, to be honest, that is why I put this wig there today because I wanted to, and my hair is transitioning from the relaxer to the natural hair. So I find it very out of place to tell me, I can't wear this. What are you in these racial unrest times? Really? Akaya, yours is looking really good. I don't know, I'm not feeling mine, but I guess when I'm done with the bottom lining my eyes and stuff, it will come together.
Also, you have to line our eyes.
Yeah, you have a black eye. You see the same black eyeliner you have, you can line your eye, or the same colors at the top, you can put it at the bottom just to complete, the bottom of your eyes. Because as you notice, I went in a little bit here with the
Mhm.
supposed white that I'm supposed to use. I went in The crease and I just drop.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I think I could try that as well.
yeah. Trolls, trolls, trolls. He came from under this his bridge. Yeah, and never to be seen again. Go back, troll. Don't come for me. I didn't send for you. No. Hello.
And then
Eh, eh,
I'm dying here.
go back under that bridge then. Just so they're trying to get me out of character today. I'm a classy woman, eh? They don't know I'm a queen. I'm having my makeup sip and chat with my queen, trying to get me out of character, maybe on the next line, but not under this one. Okay, let me see if I can complete under my eyes. I'm trying to look for the same colors that I used. Okay, this one, I used this one. Okay. Gonna be using a smaller brush, a smaller tapered brush like this, just to pick up the pigment and then use it under my eye. Mhm. Okay. I'm having fun, guys.
Me too.
I always have fun when I do this because this is my form of self-care. Just having a little chat and makeup is my thing. I love pageantry, I love makeup. So I'm definitely enjoying this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm trying to block up the sun. Okay, so the same colors that I use, I'm using the yellow now just to complete my look. I'm not really feeling it, but maybe when I put my makeup, lashes, and everything, it will look complete. We have to trust the process.
Right.
Now I'm going with my blue. Mm, I like to go right on my lid with it. I don't like it under my eyes too much, but right on my lid, I would put it. And I find my camera is not doing justice to the look at all. Yeah. Woo! That's a strong look we went for today, Akaya.
We woman.
Tana said self-care is best. Take care of yourself. Definitely. Go hard or go home. We're going bold. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the black, the Chad in this what's the name of this palette? It's the Saharan by Juvia's. Just to put at the edge of my eye. Oh, I feel the eyebrows and the eyes take the most time.
Yes.
Oh, it's really dark. Let me tell you. I can even do a wing with this, which I'm gonna try to do right now. See this? I have all those palettes there and I barely use those, so a good thing. I'm getting the opportunity to use it and explore. I never knew this was so that I can do a wing with this. This is how our St. Lucian flag eye look is coming out this far. Let me know if you guys like it. It's a bit bold. We're going bold today. Ooh. Sometimes you just gotta go hard. Okay. Since I did this ring, I'm gonna use a wing liner. I have this one. You have mascara, so you can do your
Yeah.
lashes. You said you're not doing lashes, so you can just darken on it.
Wait, wait, wait.
Okay, I was looking for a wing liner just to just darken on it. Okay. So how do you like this independence look, guys? Let me know. This is my first time attempting this look. Use black in the edge, then blue, then yellow, then white. So for the both of us, we're actually learning something new today. Okay. Okay, so Akaya, are you ready to put your foundation?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay, maybe after we're done, I will do my lashes if I'm in the mood. Okay, since you prime, you can
Okay.
prime your, I'm gonna prime my face once more, just so the makeup could come out a little bit smooth.
Is my primer. Where did I put you? Oh, mm.
Maeve said she's loving it. Yeah. I think after I do my foundation and everything, then I will really feel this look. Thank you, Maeve. I survive. I survive. You're alive, but I'm still breathing. The song solutions like buried alive, but I'm still breathing. That's right. Okay. Don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I gotta feel it. You done with the ice of fire?
Yeah,
Okay. You ready to prime your face and put the foundation?
I prime my face. Yeah?
Okay. So I'm gonna be going in with the Revlon Color Stays, the 24-hour color stay. Mine is in the shade caramel, number 400. It's for normal to dry skin. I need to change that because I have like oily skin as opposed to dry skin. Yeah, but it has been working for me because I like a matte finish with a more natural look. So this is giving me a more natural finish. So this is why I love this foundation. Yeah. What foundation are you using, Akayo?
Picture perfect. I don't really know about these things.
So this is your
Like,
first time trying?
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go. That's the thing about makeup. You can get to, you know, explore with it. Alrighty. Thank you. Med said A1. So I am just going to go with my foundation. I believe it's full coverage and just use my brush. It's like a flat, thick brush and spread it all over. Sometimes I use my hands to do this if I'm working. Yeah, and since I came up here, my complexion is a little bit lighter, so I definitely need to get a lighter shade. Mm, I went into my brows.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go everywhere with this. Hey, sister, using your hand too. See, just go with it. I agree.
Because that
Mm,
first, let me see.
I have this. I've never used it, so I'm gonna try to use just to get how do you open this? Just to get the edge, the edges of my face. You know the places closest to my eye because this brush is too thick, too big. Judge of content. My dog always wants to do in my eye. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So let me just dab it in. Remember to bring it down in your neck area.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so this is my foundation.
That's mine.
Okay. And where's your concealer?
Right there.
Just like this. Okay. So we're gonna be using the concealer just to highlight.
Okay.
Tana asked a question. She said, "How are you mentoring the next generation of girls in pageants? Is that for Akaya or is that for me?" Well, for me, I can say by just doing this live and showing the younger generation of pageant queens how to do makeup, I think that should be an asset. So that is one of my ways of giving back. I have chaperoned several young women and, um, giving back in that regard for free. I also did a pageant in my community, like I mentioned earlier, the Ms.Independence pageant. So that was one of my major accomplishments in the pageantry arena. I'm really proud of myself for executing that. And as you all know, Akaya imaged the winner, and she went on to the national competition, and she also imaged the winner as well. Um, yeah, I believe I'm a motivational speaker. Many girls always come to me for advice, so I also mentor them in that aspect and try to give them positive advice to keep them going, just to remain steady on the journey, remain positive, I give them various messages just to uplift themselves. Yes. What about you, Akaya? How do you believe? Have you ever mentored anyone in the past? Do you believe that that's something you want to do, chaperone or mentor somebody, or maybe just
Honestly,
because
I
of the
want
way?
to do it. I want to chaperone somebody.
Thank
I really
you.
want to. I really want to do it. I'm looking forward in doing it, in
To
mentoring
chaperone
a group,
someone.
able
Okay.
to chaperone.
Okay. Do you feel like one day you want to go as far as even hosting your very own pageant? Do you want to do
Yes,
that?
I always wanted to do that. To host a pageant in my community, especially.
Mm-hmm. That's
Have
awesome.
if it's independent pageant,
Yeah.
carnival queen, different pageants in the community.
Right. That's awesome. So definitely she's looking forward to doing that. So Akaya, our next step is the concealer. We're gonna go tribal now. Yeah, I normally do a V on my forehead just to bring out my forehead. It has a odd shape. It kind of yes. And I would do my size here just a little bit above my chin, my jawline, sorry, and hair. So above hair would be where I darken my face and bronze, and I would highlight under my eye, my nose bridge, on top of my lips, and my chin. Okay,
Okay.
so you can do that as well. Jennifer said the hard part. Yep, it's all in the blending. Okay, I have some stuff I got, but I'm gonna be using both the smaller one for under my eye and the larger one for
Your face.
my face. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Do you have a blending brush?
Which one is the blending brush? No,
Yes, sorry, a
they
blend.
didn't have her. I went and looked for it yesterday. It
Okay,
was
or you have a big brush like this.
Mm.
Mm. You have a big brush like this. It's almost fluffy and stuff. Yeah, well, you can use that because some people use the brush to just um
Oh,
to tap it into their skin. You don't really like spread it out, but you tap it into your skin because you want it to kind of stay. I normally use the blending brush. There's a little bit too much here. Let me try to take that out. Okay. So you can use a brush, but normally I use a sponge. I just finished in product with the sponge as opposed to the brush. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my sponge nonetheless, since I have it, and I just going to press in. Conifer asks, you don't wet your beauty blender like with a setting spray or water. Sometimes I do, but for the most part I don't because I find mine is already pigmented and I don't want it to look too bright. So I just settle with not spraying it with water or something of that sort. So we're going to highlight our face, guys, and then we're gonna contour. It makes no sense to highlight and not contour. Also that nose bridge, just press it in, Akaya, press it in the same spot. Oh, just to highlight the face. Gonna be using the smaller one.
mm.
Under my eye, make sure that's blended in. It's all in the blending. Maeve said that's a lot of work. Definitely. That's why you see the makeup artists charge so much because it's a lot of work. How long does it take to put on makeup? For me, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, depending on the look I'm trying to achieve because I'm already used to it. But since I'm on the live, we're talking and it's less of a focus for me. Yeah, we're taking a little bit more time. For a beginner, it might take more than an hour. Yeah. I have to do everything, including my eyebrows, my eyeshadow, highlight, contour. It takes on average, an hour. Yes, love.
Mm.
But you can say I didn't teach y'all. So if you want to really look glam, you can hook me up and we can have a one-on-one session. Okay, just put this back here. Mm. I also have a cream contour. I don't know if you have that, and I'm just gonna contour my face around the places that I highlighted. Do you have a cream contour? No,
No.
you don't? Well, you can use a brown powder to do so. But since I'm gonna
Okay.
add in that step, let me just do it. So I'm gonna be
A brown
contouring my look.
powder.
Yeah.
Oh, like this. Mhm.
Yeah. Let me just see if I can turn that one to me because it got a little bit hot. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Using my brush. May said normally I put like makeup. We just said gorgeous. I love the eye colors. It's like everything makeup related. You do, you rock it. Thank you. Yes, our aim today was to go for an independence look like with the colors of the flag. Since our guest today is Miss Independence, what is your skincare routine after removing the makeup and what products do you use? Okay, my skincare routine. Well, I have this set from Curology actually. I have the moisturizer with them, a cleanser. See, this is my cleanser, and also they customize this for me. Um, so after I cleanse my face, well, first I take out my makeup with what's this? Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I find these wipes are really good. So when I take off my makeup with the wipes, so after this I'll be taking off this makeup because I doubt I'll be going anyway today. So I take off my makeup with the wipes, then I wash my face with water. Then after I put the water, I put the cleanser to remove the extra impurities in my skin. And from there, I rinse off my face and I moisturize. I moisturize with my Curology moisturizer and also my Curology. Um, it's like a face cream. It's an additional face cream that was customized for me with all those stuff. It has been working for me, so if you want, you can also go to them. This is not a paid promotion, but I'm just letting you know what I do for my skincare routine. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So let me try to blend that in because Akaya seems to be a step ahead of me.
My goodness.
That's great. But for the most part, I have good skin. I've never really broken out or have any issues with my skin. So um I don't really have to look for like acne products or anything of that sort. But you have to know your skin, know the type of skin that you have, and you need to take care of your skin. Tana stated that you should try to use an oil balm instead to remove makeup. Most makeup wipes rub makeup around your face and it's rough as well. Okay. Well, I'll have to try that trick. An oil balm. Okay. I didn't know that. You see, you learn something new every day.
Right.
But my the Neutrogena wipes, they're not that rough for my skin, huh? They're not too bad. Okay. So I just went around my face with my cream contour just to bronze up my face. And I'm going to be setting all of that in. Maeve said I have very oily skin. Well, that is why I use the milk of magnesia to just to clog up my pores because, sister, I can really, or an oil cleanser. Okay, I will try that. Well, after I'm done, I'm gonna try that. Sometimes when I want to take off my lashes, I use like an oily product just to take it off. Yeah, but I don't really use an oil cleanser. Yeah, but I'll have to try that. Do you do anything specific, Akaya?
No, that's my first time putting makeup. Eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
But on a normal, how do you just cleanse your face? You just wash it with your shower gel and stuff
Yeah,
like
and wipes. Oh my goodness, it went off.
that. Uh-oh. Conifer said baby wipes work for me and I have very oily skin. Okay, yeah, that can, yeah, because they make the baby wipes very tender as well. I need to know about products to use for oily skin, both makeup and skincare, so that can be your next topic. Of course, definitely. I'll look into that. The oil cleanser is the first step, then you use a gel cleanser after. Okay, very interesting. Coming from Miss Aloe Green, yes, because she just opened a business called Aloe Green. She does facials and also waxing. So guys, I'm putting in a plug for her right in here. Go to Aloe Green for your facials. Maybe go to her, yes, to take care of your skin needs. Um, or how to have glowing skin. Yeah, definitely. I think I will do a recording on that as opposed to a live. Yeah. Hey, look, okay, I got booted off the live. Let me just add her back. Okay, your camera is off. Oh, I feel like we're talking so much. Okay, your camera is off. The aloe green. Let me see if I can pin that comment. I don't know how to pin the comment, but I'll leave it on the screen. Yes, guys, go to the aloe green if you want the facial. I think it's at the aloe green on Instagram. Follow her. Yeah, on Facebook as well. Tana, I will have to follow you. Yeah, she does waxing. She does all types of facials. Yeah, you can also list it down in the comments channel, and also I will just pin that on the screen. Yeah. Okay, your camera is off. Yeah, look, I put mine off as well. Hey. Your camera is off, I believe, Akaya. So let's set our face in.
Yes, my phone. I'm
Yes,
here.
you're looking good. Yes, she said, check her out, check her out. You will not be disappointed. When I come to St. Lucia, I need the hot waxing. I don't like to wax myself. And I also have ingrown hairs when I shave. So let me tell you, the struggle is real. Yes, yes. Makeup is coming on well. Very good. Great job, Akaya. So if you have the banana powder, we're going to set that highlight with the banana powder. I'm not sure whether you have that. I think I told you to get that as well. Do you have a banana powder to just set the highlighted spots? Conifer said, I desperately need a facial tanner. Girl, if I was down there, I'd already gotten one. But the thing is that since everything is closed up here, I don't go. But I need to exfoliate. What's the word? Exfoliate? Exfoliate my skin. And they do all of that down at the Al Green. So check it out, guys. You can write a list of the services that you provide. So if somebody's interested, Tana, they could know and they can go for it. So I'm just setting in where I highlighted. In the meantime, my guess it seems she's booted out. I need smooth skin. I think I have smooth skin. I think I'm blessed. I can say I have smooth skin. Let me just bring down that. Ooh, I'm trying to bring down the curtain. I'm trying to. The sun is coming directly here. Ooh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Yes, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Come visit us. We do consultations as well. Yeah, go visit her. Conifer said that banana powder is not for everybody. I have to mix mine with a brown powder. Yeah, you need to get the shit that works for you. Definitely. The other green. Yeah, it works for me because you already know I yellow. Oh, yeah, I'm a yellow banana. Lol. Hi, my first time here. Welcome, welcome, Dons. Welcome to our makeup sip and chat. We're having a conversation with the Queen Akia Chiquot, and I'm teaching her the basis of how to do makeup. She got booted out for some reason, so I will just continue in the meantime. We highlighted, contoured, and I'm gonna be setting my face with some banana powder. I love the banana powder because it sets and it also highlights. So it does some dual work on my skin. I don't really bake per se, like leave it on long. I just place it on there and then I dust it out. Yeah. Akaya's screen is frozen. Yeah, I think she got booted out. So let's give her some time to come back in. In the meantime, I'm gonna just set all the places that I highlighted. Yeah, we're doing a full glam look today, guys. Yeah. So, Maeve, since you said you have oily skin and you want smooth skin, you can go check the aloe green out. She does all of these things. Sana, what are the services? I forgot the names. You said you did exfoliation. There are 2 or 3 services that you added, and I forgot their name. They're long. So help a sister out so that I could, make people aware of what is going on in the communities. Okay, I'm just gonna be pressing it in. My bigger beauty blender. Okay, think she's back. Akaya, you on, but your camera is off. Yeah, seems Akaya is having some technical difficulties. So let's just give her a moment so that she can come back on. Okay, yes. So I'll put that on the screen. So those of you who are interested and you want that smooth skin, you can go check the aloe green out, go for a consultation. Do you have to pay for the consultations? She said we do micro dermabrasion. I think that's how you pronounce it. For scarring, we do for dark marks, open pores, smother skin, and hyperpigmentation. Yeah. So you can go and check it out for that. High frequency for active acne. Awesome. Gonna be using my brush and just dust off the excess banana powder. There's any, because sometimes when you put that banana powder and you take a photo and there's flash, you will see it. So it's also important to just dust off the excess of your face. Yeah, depending on the camera you're using, the camera quality, it will leave the highlighted mark on your face when you take the photo. So it's very important to dust off the excess. Akaya, you can just exit and come back from the link that I gave you because it's taking a while to connect. Maybe it's the internet that is giving some problems. But in the meantime, I'm going to be continuing. Tana also said she does derma planning for exfoliating and hair removal. Yep, that's right. You see, the dust of that excess powder of your skin. It will show you looking like a ghost, and we don't want that. We don't want that. That's right. Okay, Kaya, you hear your camera is off. Your camera is off, so you can put your camera back on. Okay, so yes, she does You have to pay for the consultation. I believe we offer skin analysis in our Super Express Facial for $40. Yes, guys. So go analyze that skin. Only 40 EC dollars. That's like less than 20 US. Oh, hello, Akaya, are you here? Are you there? I can't hear you. Are you having some Wi-Fi issues? Since I can tell you, I'm moving on. So right now I'm setting in, I just setted my highlighted areas with my banana powder, and I'm gonna be using this this one here, and trying to go opposite this shade here. I'm blending the two, and I'm gonna contour my face because I don't want it to be too dark. Do you see that? Just a touch, and I'm gonna be bringing it down like midway under my cheek. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think the internet is slow. For all the places that I bronze, I'm gonna be just contouring it out because I want my face to look snatched. So around my forehead, whew, I have a hair on my forehead area, under my jawline. Yeah, and that's basically it. Let me know if you like this look, this independence look we did with our reigning Miss Independence Queen 2020. If you like it, leave a heart below in the comments, a blue heart if you desire. Yeah, this is the look. I almost did a look like that when I judged that pageant. I had this blonde hair, and I think I only did a blue eye. Yeah, since my hair was blonde already, I didn't I didn't use yellow or gold. I just went in with the blue. I like to come a little bit above my eyebrows, just because my eyebrows is kind of shaped. I mean, my eyebrows, my forehead is kind of shaped like it's kind of folded a little bit. So I just darken it here and here. Check it on the side, you will notice that. And I go around it and I highlight my forehead area so that when you look at me, you will just focus on my forehead as opposed to my slightly bent forehead. Lol. Yeah, Akaya's internet is slow. So I'll just be continuing the live without her. Yeah, what can I do for my lips? Gonna line my lips. Might have to end pretty soon, guys. Ooh. And since my eyeshadow look is so bold, I'm gonna be using a lip gloss just to shine my lips. How do you guys like it? Who's calling me? Can I take a minute? Okay. Thank you, Connie. Connie said, nice, good job. Thank you. This is this time really going in with other colors. I was a bit skeptical with it, but yeah, I think everything came in well together. Maybe I should add a little blush and highlight. Yeah. Add some blush. I have this what is holographic glow? Yeah. I'm gonna be putting a little bit, just a little bit on my cheek with a edge brush like this. See that? Yeah, that's really nice. Dust up the excess always, but you can always add, but when you have to take out, it's a bit difficult. Using on top of my lips, and just the tip of my nose. Yeah. Okay, let's see whether she can join again. She's trying to join again. Hi. So I suspect you had a little bit of technical difficulties going on your end. Ooh, she's still stuck. Okay, guys, I think she's still stuck. And but for the most part, we're done with the look. Hi, Akaya. Yes, I think you're having a little bit of internet issues on your end because you're fidgeting a
Yes.
little bit, but that's fine. We've for the most part, we've done with the look. We aimed for independence look with the colors of the St. Lucian flag, which is blue, black, white, yellow. Thank you for joining. If you have not liked or subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, Very Best by Keisha Verneuil-Joyeux. Okay, great job. I hope you learned a few tips and tricks on how to achieve at least a basic makeup look. Yes. Um, since the eyes were bold, I went in with a nude lip gloss just shine my lips. You don't want to have too bold things. So I went in with a nude lip gloss just to shine my lips. And yeah, this is it. So I'm just gonna be setting in my face with my setting spray. Hopefully I can find it. Yeah, primed and ready setting spray. I don't know if I have a setting spray, but you can use one if you do have one. All right. So thank you guys for joining my makeup sip and chat today. Just take a quick peek, and I will see you guys next week on our next episode of Makeup Sip and Chat. Okay? So you can say bye, Akaya. We'll just stay and take two pictures before we end. Yeah. Since Akaya is having a little bit of technical difficulties, we're gonna just end it. Just brush out my hair, and we're gonna take pictures. Let me remove this. Ooh, Miss Blondie today. I look hot with my blonde hair. Wait, guy trying to make me believe like I cannot wear blonde. The thing goes well with me. And it, guys. Say good job, ladies. Thank you. Let's take a quick pic, honey. Around the sun in my photo. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us. See you next week on Makeup Sip and Chat. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.